Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Junhan. Now in today's day and age, electric cars or cars without engine are getting really popular nowadays. You see them a lot on the road, and then you also can see all the car makers are actually heading towards that direction. Okay, like Mercedes, Hyundai, Volvo, okay, you name it, all of them are going towards electrification. Okay, but the car I'm here to film today is a very special car, and I've been wanting to film this car for such a long time. And yep, that is the BMW iX. I'm going to show you guys the interesting features it has from the exterior, from the interior, and everything all around. Okay, it's going to be pretty exciting. Yep, without further ado, let's go. And here is it, guys. So this is the brand new BMW iX xDrive40 Sport. Now that's actually a mouthful, but luckily I pronounced it right for the first time. Okay, just to give you a brief introduction about the history of the BMW iX itself. So the BMW iX was originally named the BMW Vision iNext concept back in 2018 at Paris Motor Show. Okay, they actually showed a concept of a glimpse of what the future car would look like, which is this right here. Okay, and then fast forward 3 years later, in 2021, they officially released this, which is heavily based on that as well. It's nice to see that car makers, especially like BMW, right, they go from concept into reality, because nowadays a lot, they actually just show the concept but they don't make it into a reality. So yeah, you can see it shares a lot of the same design as the concept car itself, which is very cool. Another cool thing about this car, right, is that this car is actually not based off any of the existing BMW models. So this one is built from ground up, totally new. So you see every parts, every body, every panel, right, is totally unique and bespoke to the BMW iX itself only, which is very cool. Okay, and also this car is actually the second model for BMW to release their fully electric vehicles after the BMW i3, which is a much smaller version. Okay, you also have the i8, but that one is a hybrid, alright, and that one is a sports car. Now, just before we go to the exterior styling of it, first let's talk about the performance of this car, because the numbers are actually mind-blowing. Now this car produces 322 horsepower and 613 Newton meters of torque, and this car can go from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 6 seconds. For a car weighing 2.5 ton almost, for it to achieve in 6 seconds is definitely surreal. Okay, and this car also have a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour, but I think that you should put higher, because this car can very easily achieve 200 kilometers per hour. A lot of people want it to be much higher, but yep, that's the limit it's kept at. And in terms of the battery capacity and the range, so the range of this car is about 420 kilometers plus minus, and then this one uses a 76.6 kilowatt hour battery. Alright, so this one is all-wheel drive. You have one motor that powers the front axle and another motor that powers the rear axle. Okay, and this one, right, when you accelerate in sport mode, it gives you a sensation, when it push you back, right, when you accelerate, it gives you a sensation that any other petrol cars can give you. Now you're done with the performance, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is the exterior design and the overall appearance. You can see it's immediately recognizable as a BMW, right? Like I said, you have the huge kidney grills, you have the angel eyes, okay? But actually BMW actually do not need to put this kidney grill right there, because this car has no purpose. You do not need a kidney grill, because this one is an electric vehicle. You got no engine, you do need air to go inside to feed towards the engine. But the main reason why I think they actually put it there is because so that people know that this is a BMW. Okay, so you can see, right, they actually have plastic here. Now this plastic actually have self-healing properties. So basically what happens if I have to scratch it, of course I won't scratch because it's not my car, or let's say if you're driving, a stone hits on it, it scratches, it chips. What happens if you leave it under the sun? It actually self-heal, which is really cool. And this one also houses all the important sensors, the radar, the driver assistance systems, the camera, all hidden within the kidney grill itself. Alright, but obviously if you look at the bottom right here, right, they actually still vents that actually goes inside to cool the batteries itself, because the battery actually heats up. So what happens, right, when you're driving and then when suddenly the battery becomes hot, these flaps here actually opens to allow air to enter. Once the battery is cooled enough, this one actually closes, which is really cool. You won't know it unless you've been told. Okay, then you also have this sport bumper, which is got this black insert to make it slightly more aggressive. And then you see the side right there, got this air curtain that feeds air towards the side on both ends. Okay, then you have these headlights which looks super aggressive. Now this is BMW claim it is their slimmest headlight ever on any of the production vehicle. So what happens, right, when I unlock the car, the light actually dances. So this is the key. Once I press unlock, take a look what happens. You can see the way it dances, really cool. And then you can see inside, right, you got this blue color outline, so that actually indicates that this has BMW laser lights. You can see BMW laser right there. Okay, then you got this huge bonnet, which guess what, can't be opened. It's pretty funny, so big but then you can't open. So everything you can't be accessed except for one thing, which is this right here. This logo, if you press on it, it reveals the windshield washer fluid. So this is where you feel the windshield washer fluid, and that's about it. The rest, you can't do anything about it except for this. Okay, So let's close this back up. And then you can see you got a blue color outline that indicates that this is an electric vehicle. Alright, the front is actually not bad. I actually kind of love it, but a lot of people, some really love it, some don't like it. Okay, for me, it's nice. Now let's head towards the side. So the side here, you can see, got this optional 22-inch wheels. Now normally it comes in 21 as standard. You got this one, I think this one they call it the bi-color aero wheels. Yeah, it looks super complicated, but it's very cool when it's spinning. Okay, and then you got the blue color sport brakes as well. Only comes with the sport version. Okay, then you got this specifically developed Bridgestone Alenza tires as well for this EV. That's nice. And then the side profile right here. Okay, the side mirror, you can see there are cameras right there. Okay, and then you can see this whole area here is finished in gloss black. Now if in overseas, if you to get this car, right, this whole area here actually is finished in matte gold. And then you can see the back here, you got an IX logo right there, which is nice. Also the door handle, you can see, is a new design. It's flushed. Why? Because they want it to be as slippery as possible, okay, when driving. And then it's really cool as well. So what happens is you just put your hand underneath right here, actually unlocks. You just press here, okay, then closes this back up. Now this one do not have soft close because Malaysia version do not have soft close. Yeah, which is kind of sad. Okay, Malaysia version also do not have the rear wheel steer. Okay, I think that one only comes with the later version. So rear wheel steer, what happens, right, is basically when you're driving at low speeds, the rear tires actually turn to a different direction as the front. So that actually gives you virtually a smaller wheelbase so that you can go around tight corners. Okay, once you're traveling at high speed, the back wheels spin as the front wheels the same direction. So that actually maximizes the wheelbase, giving you high speed stability. Yeah, which is really, really cool. Okay, then here, right here, this is the charging port. Let's pop this open. Okay, oops, let me just unlock the car. Pop this open. You have the AC, DC charging. Okay, nice. Close this back up. And let's head towards the back. See the back? The back looks really, really aggressive. Whenever I look at the back, it always reminds me of Iron Man. The way they got these lights, it looks very aggressive. Right, it looks like Iron Man, right? Okay, not just me, right? Okay, so you got this BMW logo right here. You can see the way they hidden the camera right there is really, really neat. Okay, so then also the back here, you also has the tail lights which extends all the way towards the side. You can see it goes towards the side. Okay, and this one also is BMW's slimmest tail light on any BMW vehicle. So if I unlock it, it dances as well. You can see once I press unlock, really, really cool. Okay, you have the IX badging there. You got the xDrive40 right there. Then at the bottom here, you got a sport bumper, which looks different. Okay, then you got the diffuser right there, but obviously no exhaust because it's a fully electric vehicle. And then let's just pop open the boot, press this, power tailgate. Once it lifts up, you can see it reveals a huge amount of space. So these are my filming gears. Okay, so yeah, if you want to push the seat forward, you just press a button, the whole thing actually goes forward. Yeah, so it reveals, you got a lot of space, you can put a lot of stuff inside here. It's actually very, very spacious, which I show you guys because of the EV architecture inside. Okay, and then you may be wondering, what does this tool do? Okay, you got these two lights right here. So this light is because now, right, the tail light actually is integrated on the tailgate itself. So what happens once you lift it up, right, you got no lights. So what they do is they fitted secondary tail lights right here. Yeah, so that it's safer at night. Okay, yeah, that's really cool. It looks like Fiat 500's light. Yeah, very cute. Now let's close it back down and let's check out the interior. Now let's take a look at the interior. So put your hand here, press this button, it unlocks and it reveals a very spacious, very futuristic interior, and it's also very minimalistic. I'll get to why is it. Okay, but first let's take a look at the door card itself. You can see it's finished in this very nice mocha color. So it's basically a very subtle dark brownish color, and it's nice. You can see it runs across the entire ladder of the seats, even the center console as well. And another very nice thing is you can see the seating controls right here is actually finished in crystal with this yellow tint on it, gold color tint. Yeah, it's very, very beautiful. Okay, and then even inside here you can see the seating controls. Right, you can see these are all finished in very beautiful crystal. Right, you have the volume controls. Okay, this one, the smooth selector, the start stop, all is finished in crystal. Okay, and if you notice, you also have all those anodized matte gold accents around. You have this. Okay, this one is all finished in gold. Right, even here. Okay, even the steering wheel, this all is all finished in gold. The aircon vent as well is all finished in gold. Okay, so now once you're inside, let's take a seat and just close the door for the moment. Okay, so once you're inside, you can see the steering wheel. So this is no longer called, actually it's not a steering wheel because it's not round, so this is hexagonal, right? I feel it actually takes time to get used to it, but what is good about this is basically it gives you a nicer view of the screen ahead. You can see it's much larger now, okay? And then you got this single spoke steering wheel. Yeah, it looks really futuristic. Alright, so on the screen right here, right, there are actually two screens separate into one. So basically this one is a 14.9 inch infotainment screen, and then here you have a 12.3 inch digital cluster. Okay, so to show you the digital cluster, just put the foot on the brake and press the start button, and it shows you. Okay, so basically on the left you got your kilometers per hour. Now this car, it says top speed 200 kilometers per hour, but it shows you 220. That's pretty funny. Okay, then here you got the power in percentage, right? Then here shows you the useful information of the car itself, right? And then on here, this one you got a lot of things to play from. For example, right, this one here, right, you can see you press my modes, which is very nice. You got this haptic touch feedback when you press on it, right? Yeah, it actually vibrates, which is really cool. Like for example, you press on this, shows you the 360 camera. Press back on my modes. So basically, you got sport, you got personal, you got efficient. So this one is the most eco-friendly one. Expressive. Okay, all these actually changes. Like let's say if I press expressive, right, you can see it actually changes the design. This one also everything changes, which is cool. Okay, then you also have this when you press home, right? You got a lot of things to play from, and it's really clear. And did you know that the BMW iX, this iDrive40, right, the screen, this one actually is the highest pixel density of any production vehicle ever. Basically, this screen has the highest resolution, it's the most crisp of any cars out there. Yeah, that's really cool. Okay, even for this, right, let's say I press on this again, you can see it's really clear. Okay, see, take a look outside, it's super duper clear, and that's nice. Okay, you also have different views to look at. Okay, the panoramic view. Yeah, I got different things to play from. Yeah, all this takes time to get used to, but slowly if you are used to it, you'll be fine. Alright, then right here, if you open this up, yep, it reveals a lot of space. It goes all the way down. Okay, here you can put your phone. Right, you got cup holders, got charging ports right there. Here you can put your stuff as well. Okay, inside is really spacious. It's really nice. Okay, and then here as well, take a look at the back. So you got this electrochromic sunroof. And what's really cool about this, right, is because this car, right, is EV, and the architecture is actually really solid. So you don't have this cross beam, because a lot of cars, right, they can't achieve like this because the way it actually affects the structural rigidity, because without having a supporting brace in the middle. Yeah, but this one is one whole single piece. It actually accentuates the entire roof. It actually extends all the way towards the back, which is really nice. Okay, and then once you press this, you can see now, you can see the sky, right? Once you press on this, you can't see the sky. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, it's better than having a sunroof that actually opens, because that takes a long time. This one, you just press this, you can close. You can press this, it opens. Yeah, that's really cool. Now let's take a look at the back. So press this, open it up. But before I show you the back seats, right, just take a look at this part right here. So you can see this whole thing is actually carbon fiber reinforced plastic. So this car, the body is actually made from aluminium with this right here. So I like how they actually put it right here, so you can see this one all the way it runs across. Yeah, it looks really cool. Actually reduces weight, but at the same time it's very strong. Okay, now done with that, let's check out the back. You can see it's really spacious. If I have to sit inside, you can see the amount of leg room I have, right? I can put all the way inside. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, so the back here you can see is very spacious. Even the panoramic sunroof, you can see it actually extends all the way towards the rear, so you get a very good view outside. Okay, from behind, it's very nice. Okay, and then here you got two aircon vents. You got the individual controls right here. Then this right here, you got two charging ports here and two charging ports there. Okay, and then this right here, if you open this up, reveals a hole. You may wonder what this is, but this one is an optional extra. So basically, you can go to BMW accessory and buy, let's say, a cup holder. You can fit inside, or you can put a t-shirt hanger. Right, those are extras. Okay, then the bottom here, you can see there actually vents right here. So this one, not sure what that is, but that one actually, if it attracts all the dust all go inside, right, it's very hard to clean and very hard to vacuum, I would assume. Okay, then also you have this triple floor mat. Yep, you can see in this very special color, custom made for this BMW iX as well. Yeah, it's very nice. Then if you lift this down, okay, so you can see, very nice. Then you press this, shows you two cup holder. Very convenient, eh? Okay, it's actually very practical, this car. Then let's put this back up. Yeah, I think that's about it for the back. Nice. And that's about it guys, my review of the BMW iX itself. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video as much as me filming this video. A huge thanks to the owner as well for allowing me to drive this car and also film this car, because it's a really interesting and cool car to film and even drive. Okay, I know this car is kind of like a Marmite situation where some people really like it and some people don't like it at all, but I really appreciate that BMW take a step further to go towards a bold design. So it's really interesting to see the future direction of BMW and where they're heading, especially now they just released the BMW XM with a totally bold design. Yeah, that's really cool, and I'm really fascinated by the advanced technology and also all the interesting features of this car. Okay, so yeah, with that said, please remember to like, subscribe and share with your friends, and I shall catch you guys next time. Ciao.